And Desiree Stevens, a Husky on Husky tip, and off we go.
Come on. It's the details, all about the details.
Here's Copper, barrels to the paint. Too much on the floater as Mist pushes the other way. Off a loss to Breeze, a lopsided defeat. Stewart takes it to the rack. Strong finish over Stevens. Mist averages 40 points in the paint per game. They get it done there. Stewart coming off her best three-point shooting night. Walk-up three for Alicia Gray. Right between the eyes. It's 5-zip Misties.
The Mist really smothering the Rose right now, able to get that steal. Alicia Gray converting in transition.
Gray on the year, 13 made threes. Copper wants to answer. She does. The competitive spirit of Kahleah Copper is unmatched.
You know, people talk about the physicality of 3-on-3. It's real, y'all. I didn't know it until I played in it.
She's getting off to a really good start, being very aggressive offensively.
Stewart.
Both teams.
That's a three ball for Brianna Stewart, 7. Offensive rebound by Burton. Tees up a three-pointer and drills it. So every member of Mist has hit a three in the first 2.5 minutes.
Sometimes I want to cheer for my friends like Veronica Burton. We played together, but I'm like, you know, I can't be biased.
You can't be biased, but it's okay to show some love. Look, she's balling, and one of the things Coach Z's trying to make Chelsea Gray turn left and right, and that's their goal. They want this game to not be sped up when the Rose are on defense. But guess who's reading that?
Stevens faces Stewart on an island, instead swinging. Copper drains another. KFC locked in early.
But the three ball is something that they want to continue to rely on.
How about another three-pointer? Love the start to weekend 3 of Unrivaled, one of 4 consecutive nights. Gray with the handle as the toast in her back leans in, and the foul.
Now, Leaf, make her give it up. You want the ball out of her hands.
Kumbawale thought about dashing by. Now finds the angle. Now you see me, now you don't. Good luck to you.
Imagine as a point guard seeing the best in the world and having that opportunity every single day. And Shook says she's taking every opportunity she can to learn.
Mist forced the turnover. Kumbawale, 4 points or less. Chelsea Gray to this point, 5 points. Navigates around the pick. Gray keeps pace. Bounce pass. Austin, that was pretty.
A jump stop, Mo. You remember me talking about going off 2 feet. 2 feet makes a world of difference.
Yeah, I learned too when I sit next to her. There's lead for 2. Wrap around pass. Burton circles back down to 4 to fire. Veronica Burton, 3-point try is good.
And the buzz-in, stay tuned for season 3.
Oh, what a tease, Bridget. Good stuff. Thank you very much. These jerseys, you set it off the top. They are sharp. Smith settles and puts it in. Mist maintains a double-digit lead of 17. Is Mo Billings excited about Hive and what they have coming up for the club edition?
Can we get some new jerseys? Can we spice it up a little bit? So I can't wait to see what we got cooking up tomorrow.
To be honest, having known you now for a quarter.
I think Lee just couldn't remember which boat was ours and was just driving up to different ones. She laughed and said, imagine 6'7" Lee Yaroo.
Anna Stewart looks to maintain the ball. Got off to a great start in this game. Friendly bounce. It touched every angle of the iron. So each of their 6 players have scored. And Stewart is in double figures with 11 points as Copper gets downhill. As we discussed off the top, one of the top to do it, Mo.
And I want to see more of that. I feel like the Rose have maybe settled a couple times. They've been stagnant.
They have come out strong, shooting 63% from the floor. Copper camped out. 3-ball, good. Don't forget, coming up at the half, stay tuned for the Unrivaled halftime show presented by Ford, Lauren, Renee, and Roz in the Atlanta studios.
Wanting to come back and have such success. And I think this game plan is really working for them. Playing fast, you know, not necessarily setting up a whole lot of sets mode. The other player out here.
7 seconds for Rose, shot clock off. Gray hunts her shot, gets her own miss, puts it in.
Just tenacious.
And everybody knows when Chelsea Gray gets switched onto a big, you have to protect that ball, and she will affect your shot. But she'll also affect the layup, Brendan, because
their lone blowout was opening night against Lunar Owls. That's a deep tray. 10-3 for Mist as Ali.
Put your team 2 versus 3, but that's all right.
5 points in a row for Alicia Gray. 4 members of Mist in double figures as Austin.
Well, I think Mist, when their game plan works, it's excellent, and that is to be fast in the shot clock. There were times, as he talked about the last game, when they lost their worst loss of the season, they were very lax on defense.
Puts it in over Chelsea Gray. 21-point lead. Copper downhill, scoring. So dangerous in this open format. Now a stop and start. Alicia Gray, the dash to the basket.
Just enjoying the action.
Both clubs, of course, Breeze and Lunar Owls, they'll be back in action tomorrow.
Everybody's making shots, everybody's being aggressive, but we know that this third quarter is really important and we don't want to settle.
Everyone's making shots, I think, would be an understatement. 11 threes, make it 12.
You know, maybe trying to keep them from getting too far ahead. Need some defensive stops, of course. And possibly, you know, another strategy, trying to get fouled as Veronica Burton's there. Maybe trying to get to the free throw line also, Brendan, would be another strategy for the Rose.
Rose tonight just 2 of 2 from the line. Austin puts it in. Searches for an angle, pouncing, fall away, good! Alicia Gray with 24.
This type of game, like I didn't know the Miss would have this type of lead on the Rose. I wouldn't have ever said that, you know, if I was a betting woman. But again, you got to give the Miss a lot of credit. As Shakira, I'm excited about that.
Excelled role with Rose, was at Lunar Owls a season ago. Teammates of Gray, dancing with the rock. Mid-range pull, she's in a zone.
Word, but her game speaks so loud out here on this court.
Big Al has brought it tonight. Can Sutton return the favor? Austin wants to work, 15-footer, cash. Gray caught up, Copper, three-pointer. Tipped and corralled by Stewart. Numbers for Mist. Gray, the lob. Stewart. And Laces stands alone at the top with 4 dubs. Right now, Mist in the driver's seat to get there. What does Chelsea Gray have to say? Burton, the league leader in steals, remains a pest. Austin takes matters into her own hands. The step through in the float game.
Okay, Shakira, that's a huge bucket, and especially when you get to attack Stewie going up the middle. Stewie has one of the longest reaches in the game. It's tough to make buckets over her.
Stewart slings it out. Gray three-pointer off the left side. Only 2 points scored for Mist in the fourth. Austin's been the bread and butter. Stewart with straight-up defense. Here comes Mist. Burton finds Stewart for 2.
I'm not mad at these bigs attacking, both bigs being able to push the ball up and get downhill.
17 for Breanna Stewart. Austin fed, spinning, and finishing. And the foul.
And I love it.
28 points for Shakira Austin.
Come on, Shakira with the intensity, the fight. Her hair is red. She's playing with a lot of fire, and I love it. Down the stretch, this is what your team needs. When you talk about consistency and getting better, she's getting better because she's in Unrivaled and she's having an opportunity to get these touches.
Mist is 5 points away from the winning score, established at 88. Ogumbawale has the dance moves, breaking, fires, and hits.
We haven't talked enough about Ogumbawale, but she's really been so consistent and sharp here tonight with another bucket.
19 for Ogumbawale. Stewart has 17. Gray has 28. Chelsea Gray comes up empty. So Mist can win it on this trip with the 3 or an and-1. Breanna Stewart has 2 game winners on the year. Ogumbawale sets up shot. Draws 2 defenders. Stewart with 4 to shoot. Drives it and banks it in.
Smart play by Stewie. Sometimes players decide to settle for the 3 just because it puts the game away. I love the fact that she just got downhill with Chelsea Gray on her and finished for 2.
3 double-doubles on the year now for Stewart. Austin's jumper is off. Ogumbawale. Dash to the bucket, reverse lay. The Misties improve to 4-2.